This podcast contains adult language and crude humor. Listener discretion is advised.
We gotta talk about that stupid Hearthstone thing with the trees, don't we? God damn it. Can't we just make dirty jokes and shit instead?
Thrall's balls! They're everywhere!
Thrall's Balls, the World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind. Hosted by Gershom, Johnnie Tips, Wooly, and part-timers Boomy Nation and Craig. What's up, swingaz? From the TBHQ in the grizzly Midwest, I'm in a new condo. Welcome to Thrall's Balls, episode number 224. I'm Wooly, the sad boy devourer demon hunter. Here with me is Gershom, the classy, sassy beastmastery hunter. We also have Johnnie Tips, the destructive, diabolic, debonair, dibbly-bibbly, disco-dancing, dark iron, dominating, daring, dazzling, delightful, dynamic, dignified, distinguished demonology warlock. There, now don't effing make fun of me when I'm not here again. Assholes.
Goddamn. Goddamn. Rip.
Jesus.
Well, that's the end of the show. Goodbye, everyone. Well, swingers, it's been a good time. I'm sorry I quit. Wooly just fucked me up so bad that
I dead ass, not to use another D alliteration, but I dead ass submitted these guys a completely separate set of notes that eliminated that part from their introduction. And if you guys didn't listen to last week, that's because they went on for a good couple minutes about how I just keep adding D sounds apparently to Johnny's introduction. I don't know if it's true or not, but I was like, screw you. I'm going to make a joke out of it now.
No, I love it.
Oh, this was the bestest thing that has happened on this program in a while.
However,
other than getting together with you three gents every week. What's up, swingers?
You did make your point, though, Johnny. It will be the debonair demonology warlock from now on.
That sounds so boring now. Now every week you got to do that shit that you just did. What are you talking about?
That's not happening. That is not happening.
Just pre-record it, dude. Just take a clip of it.
No, he's not doing it.
Nope. There are many things I will do.
Now that you want it, Johnny, he won't. He won't do it.
Yeah. I know. I can never have what I want. It's all good.
I am a tease. I'm a tease.
Yeah. I always want what I can't have.
Kind of like Zalatath.
You know, she's kind of goatseeing the entire of Eversong right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know. Yeah, we'll get into that.
Oh, god damn it. Did I just ruin the Void Storm for myself?
I lost.
It's a giant Zalatath goatsea.
That's fine. I'm not there yet either. Should we talk about WoW, though?
I haven't gotten to Void Storm personally. What did you guys do in WoW this week? I imagine there's a lot.
There's a lot.
You'd be surprised. I want to hear from Johnny. I feel like Johnny did the most.
Johnny probably did the most.
Yeah.
I mean, I am debonair, and dick
and
among
destructive.
Other things.
Dibbly
bibbly.
Yeah, don't forget dibbly bibbly.
Disco dancing.
Disco dancing. Dribbling. Who the fuck knows?
Okay.
So I went and I just leveled a lot. Rewind. I went back. So when it come in the War Within, right? I had done like the Dornagal zone, and then I just did the campaign after that on my main. And I've kind of done the same thing this time around. But I'm still near the tail end of Voidstorm on the campaign part. But I also hated having to toggle my quests on and off and constantly seeing little grayed out quests when I was later on in the expansion. So I might just go old school and just do all the fucking Sojourner quests in the same tune. But I was trying to see if I could just do a zone and then dungeon and delve grind on my ults, and then just do a zone on each team, but it kind of complicated things near the end. I mean, yeah, they're warbanded for the reputations for the most part, but when it came to like currencies, it was kind of convoluted and kind of complicated, so I might just go ahead and just go old school and just have the one tune for now, and then go and do the alts later, since there's so many events now for leveling alts.
Yeah.
So I might as well just save my ult from when we do all the leveling stuff later.
Well, they're
Unless
actually...
there's a particular ult I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, not to interrupt, I was gonna say that I feel like I even, like, towards the end of War Within, I really got a hang of, especially as a casual player, getting the hang of the fact that, like, okay, we can trust that certain systems at this point are gonna stay in place, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's basically a good way to level that's best for your play style. Like, you have more alts, like I don't. I prefer, so my style is, not to hijack your section, but like my style is play the entire campaign through all the fucking zones and leave all the side quests, because I get like way too caught up in the side quests, and I just want to get the big prizes, get the big story, and then go back. Plus, I've been running into that thing where I'll go where there's an exclamation point on my map, and that person does not have anything over their head. So that means I haven't, that's gonna come after I complete the campaign. So it'll be on your map, but it won't be there. So like, yeah, so like you're having your own level of like confusion with that. Sorry to interrupt you, but yeah. I was gonna say that everybody having those discussions is totally legit, and everyone levels in their own way. And we were actually having a pretty good discussion over there on thrallsballs.com, so you can join the Discord over there too. And we were talking about that shit, so.
The main thing I was so I did Eversong Woods, right? And I did the almost the entire campaign, and then I did the dungeon quests. And that pretty much got me to 90, and I'm still in Voidstorm. I've only done, I don't know if I finished the whole zone or not, but I've gotten to a certain point. There's still quests I'm doing. So I feel like I'm getting close to the end of Voidstorm, but who knows, you know? And then I went and picked up all the Harndar quests, the side quest, and I had finished all of Eversong. So Eversong's done. I've got pretty much just Jordan for that until, I think there's a missing campaign. There's like one storyline I don't have left. I have one little storyline left, okay? And then, personally, my favorite zone so far, I love the Zolomon, but I honestly, overall, I actually liked Harndar the best. That was like, I'm not even a Harnier fan, but like, I'm not like a super fan of Harnier, but I love that zone. I love the world tree stuff and all that coolness and the whole vibe of the zone. Yeah, it was kind of like, it seemed like Avatar-ish, right? But I thought it was sick, and I was kind of thinking how it relates to a lot of the older expansions and how that guy went back together. And I don't know, I was just having a really good time with the stories and going through the zones. And my favorite dungeon so far is Murder Row. 100%. That's my favorite.
Literally
dungeon so
only
far.
done Windrunner Spire. That's it.
Windrunner Spire is the other dungeon I really like. That's another cool one. Yeah, I would say those are my two favorite dungeons so far. I haven't done all of them yet.
Is the Windrunner Spire where you see Lilith, little lion?
Yeah.
I haven't been to any dungeons yet. We're okay with spoilers. Wooly was typing in the host chat, are we okay with spoilers? And I was like, yeah. No, you guys don't. I'll get to it. I'm severely behind, and I do not care what you say. I am fully online.
I'm not talking about details about anything. I'm just kind of saying this is what I do.
I don't care.
In general.
I don't care if you do. Or like if I ask, you don't have to be like, ooh, am I going to worry? Nah, just soak me in spoilers. I don't care.
Just so you know there's be spoilers.
The point that's the reason I was asking is, swingaz, if you are somehow behind where I am, I'm level 83. I think Gershom's about the same. I'm halfway through Zolomon, and you are somehow behind that and don't want any spoilers, maybe give this one a couple days to echo the exact words DNR used, because we're gonna spoil stuff, or rather, we're not gonna worry about censoring spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not going to intentionally spoil something to y'all or anything, but I'm not going to hold back. If I think of something, I'm going to say it. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. So, what do you think of between Eversong and Zolomon? Which one do you think is cooler?
Oh, Zolamon's fucking badass. I fucking love that zone.
Gotta agree.
It was so
I
cool.
have bro, as a troll main, I have so much to say about this. You guys, I'm sorry I'm interrupting you, but I'm such a cunt. I'm so sorry.
Dude,
I'm so excited.
I mean, either way, it's still cool. It was like,
Yes.
I was so into it. Like, normally, I was very skeptical going into Zolamon. Okay, I was like, when I heard about okay, all right. Slight rewind. I went and listened to that short story. Up until I listened to the short story, I was getting very skeptical. When all I knew that was like Zul'jin's kids, I was kind of like,
Grandkids.
Really? Grandkids? I was like, fucking really? Really? Really, bro? But then I listened to the short story and how the whole, like, you know, becoming the Hache and like the trials they were going through and that whole thing. And the diabolicalness of like Gershom versus the sister and everything, you know, and that whole like dichotomy between the two siblings. And
it's always really refreshing as a troll main and really surprising that the rest of the Warcraft fandom just is not in the same boat as a lot of troll fans are. Troll culture is incredibly fucking deep and very detailed.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't understand why trolls, maybe because they joined up with the Horde, maybe they got kind of pigeonholed as, and frankly, you know, love me my dark spirit trolls. Gershom's a dark spirit troll. He had to be, because that's all there was when I rolled him. Honestly, like a lot of people, like I'm not trying to steal what Johnny's saying again, but a lot of people are like, ooh, elves, it's always elves, it's always elves. Well, first of all, it's a high fantasy game, so of course it's always elves. So be quiet about that. Like, nah. Next of all, the trolls, they're just as old as the elves and just as deep. And I really like a lot of things that I think are interesting. One of the biggest things that stood out to me about Zolamon right away is how fucking old it looks. Good.
Yep.
Let it look old, because it's fucking old as dirt. Sorry, Johnny, go ahead. I'll go on my shit when it,
So there are so many goodness, and even the intro end of Eversong Woods going into Zolamon. That whole tie-in was fucking cool. I love that. And
so
honestly,
good. So
the
good.
Artor quest line is fucking goated in my opinion too. And it's quick. It's not as dense. It's a linear storyline. And I had a great time.
What really stuck out to me was right at the end of Eversong, right before Zolamon, when Arator is like, oh God, this crypt, they're down here. They can't even come remember these ancestors, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, why do you think they're so mad?
Dude.
Have you noticed that? Have you guys seen him AI out though, where he's always like, let's talk about something else. Like he always does that have you guys seen him do the Forrest Gump thing? Remember how Forrest Gump always goes like, well, that's all I have to say about that right now? Arator always like wraps up those stories with like a weird line, and he's like, I'd rather talk about something else. And he does do like a weird.
Didn't notice.
Just go, you'll see next time you play an alt, you'll see it's funny. It's not standout, but it's just funny. I forget what he says, but it's the same thing every time, and it's like a dismissive, weird, like disassociative thing. He's like, well, we're done with that topic now, or something. Yeah, like he's
Well, I keep getting distracted. You know how you click on NPCs and they have a voice line? I keep getting distracted by one that sounds super arrogant, and that's very out of character for him, where he's like, I've vanquished every evil I've faced.
You know who
my man, you have not gone to White Castle at 2 a.m. and then made it home without shitting your shorts.
Dude, this is a perfect spot for all the non-weebs to understand who does his voice, though. You do know who does his voice, right? The voice actor. Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no.
DeVito?
Yeah. No, I wish. Can you imagine?
No.
Please don't tell me it's Matt Mercer.
No.
That would ruin it for me.
I suck because I forgot to write down this person's real name. He does Sasuke in the English Naruto. So if you've ever been up on, you've never watched, not once, you've never watched Toonami Drunk and High once on Saturday.
I'm not
never.
an anime guy.
Bro, what is this? What everyone knows about Sasuke though, it's
not me.
What's his name? Right? Yuri something. Yeah, and he does some assorted like Peter Parkers too in one of the animated Spider-Mans, but yeah, he's any of the old English dub Naruto's, he's Sasuke. So if you know the character, but now that you know you're not an anime guy, Sasuke is a very arrogant character. So yeah, that's interesting to hear that voice. Actually, that voice line I was like, I've heard this man before. I've heard this man somewhere in my fandom. I've heard this person. And so I started looking and I was like, oh, fuck, it's Sasuke. Like I said, how many Saturday nights was I up watching Toonami drunk and high as a motherfucker with kids who couldn't sleep, babies and infants and toddlers who couldn't sleep,
dude,
just
right?
watching Toonami. Hey, motherfucker, I've heard this voice before. So yeah, Arator is the English dub of Sasuke from Naruto. Sorry to interrupt again.
Did not know that.
There you go.
I haven't watched Naruto. The last anime I watched was like on Toonami when it was active. It was Trigun and Cowboy Bebop and
I think it's indicative of me saying the age that my kids were, because there was definitely a lot of staying up watching anime. It lends itself to just long nights of just. There was a lot of Attack on Titan back then. I even got into One Piece and Bleach because I was just up all night with these episodes. You could just watch forever with like sick children.
One Piece too. It's another one.
One Piece is still huge right now. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, like the shonen or shonens or whatever. I didn't really get into those. Like those long running series, like that wasn't my thing. I was into like 1 season, 2 seasons, maybe 3
shorter.
seasons max.
Yes.
Like one and done shows.
Did you like you got to try then Full Metal Brotherhood Alchemist though?
Oh yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Five seasons Brotherhood. Yeah,
I watched both.
5 seasons. 5 seasons. It's not one and done.
I've
it's
done both versions.
Couple weekends and done, but you're good. Yeah, I love that one. Yeah.
One of the classics.
Wow podcast.
Black Lagoon.
Hooray! We did other things.
Oh, damn it. I hit a golf clap sound effect in Discord, not realizing that wasn't going to make it into my recording. Damn it.
I heard it.
He golf clapped us.
Right, but it's not going to get into my record.
So,
shit.
Hold on, wait. My
takeaway here, though, is Arator is an anime voice, so I fully expect him to pull a South Park now and get like a ninja star in Butter's eye.
Oh no!
Hey, let's go Kikatsu!
That's what Turalyon did to him.
Protect my balls!
That's what Turalyon did to him.
For real. He did, that's right.
He ninja starred him right in his dick, bro. He was like, just get the fuck away from me, you piece of shit, daddy. Fuck you. Oh,
I fully recognize that there is something to do with the light that is fucking with crap. I'm sorry, Jesus, Lent's not over yet. That is messing with Turalyon and I assume all light forged being. I assume, but bro, that's your son.
Yeah, it's
that's
wild.
Your son.
It's wild.
And you whacked him with your sword.
Did you see?
And I really wanted Zul'Jin to just look at Turalyon and be like, shit, dude, I was joking, and then leave.
Yeah.
Your Twitter post is so funny.
Yep.
We're like trying not to talk about
that
it.
You can't go to yet? Have you guys been over there where the bridge is collapsed?
I tried to, and then it was like, hey, it's mysterious over here. We gotta fart you back across the bridge.
It's
and it
gonna
was
be
like
past content. I'm excited. I think Zul'Jin's gonna come back as the bad guy. I think he's gonna be a boss. I think there's gonna be a
Ghost of Zul'Jin. Man, I love Zul'Jin.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting it.
I also think if they do that, they need to keep, as much as I love him, they need to keep Zul'Jin far away from it. He is Darkspear, not Amani.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I like that.
Just getting ahead of that one.
Talanji shows up.
She is.
They're too smart for that. I have an interesting. I have some. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Willie. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say she is the wrong figure.
I know.
For that.
I mean, she's not Amani, but still, like. What's in there? Or Gurabashi maybe comes up?
Okay, here's a thought. If Talanji comes to the front, Amani's going to join with them. That's how we're going to avoid getting an allied race that everyone wants, because they're fleshing out the Amani in a lot of ways that I think are really cool. As a troll main, we've already talked. I can talk about it when I do my segment or whatever, but like, yeah, there's going to be Okay, yeah, it's a prediction. They're gonna go with someone. The Gurabashi don't exist. They're down there in their little place by themselves, all corrupted. The Amanis are kind of seeing that they could be with the Blood Elves, kind of. He's like, you and your elf friend are funny. What does Zoljan say? He's like, you guys are kind of funny, and you're not the worst fighters. Like,
that was a really quick turnaround too. They went from hey, get the hell out of here to hey.
He face turned real quick.
Other?
He was like, I think he's seen what Turalyon did. He's like, we're after all this Lightwood and shit. We think the Lightwood has power. Look what Turalyon just did to his own kid. What the fuck?
Maybe that's why Turalyon freaked out. He heard Lightwood and thought they were making fun of what happens to him when he wakes up every morning.
Oh, why would that? It made him miss Hilaria because
Turalyon's morning Lightwood.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, I get it.
God.
Yeah. That's a great episode title,
anyway,
by the way.
Oh my God. Johnny, what else did you do? We gotta get back on track here.
Sorry.
It's okay. Besides leveling and doing the campaign, that's all I've been really doing. I've been pretty solo playing the whole time, pretty much. Did follower dungeons and I haven't queued for a single dungeon yet. I've been doing all follower dungeons entirely solo play the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The only dungeon I've done was a proper queued up dungeon.
Yeah, I did. I guess I got lucky.
How are the follower dungeons? Are they janky? Are they working pretty well?
But it was fine. The only dungeon I had problems with was
they're always
one or
slow.
two bosses in Murder Row, but I couldn't figure out the mechanic in time, and I ain't died at any of them, but.
Is it the same party as in The War Within, or did they change it up?
Wait, what?
I wish they would give you a couple different parties to work with instead of the same tank, same damage, same healer every time.
Yeah,
I think they will.
In that one dungeon, it was nuts in the Rookery. Like in Rookery, they had the one party.
Yeah, not Merrick's, but the other guy, the one that died, Baelstrom or whatever.
Baelgrim, yeah.
Baelgrim, yeah. He dies later in the expansion, but he's like your tank.
Do that.
No, get us off point again.
We've talked about it, but we've talked about this before. But he really didn't need to blow himself up to do that.
Oh, he didn't need to do that. Yeah, no, he didn't. That was a totally earthen thing to do, though. He
just looked around and went like, "Dude, this sucks. I don't want to do this anymore."
Oof.
I'm out.
Boy. Bye. Jeez.
So, Johnny, I guess if that's it for you, Gershom, what did you do? What'd you get up to?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, okay, so I had a really smooth launch. Love that. Oh, gosh. So I am only level 83. I don't mind spoilers. I'm just trying to think about... So I just last night finished Eversong Woods, and I'm jumping over into Zoliman. And as I picked that because I did see, first of all, you get Heritage Armor for completing that campaign, so I wanted that because I'm like, oh, there's some mounts and stuff, but mostly because I would love to play an Amani. I don't think they're gonna let us, I think, or maybe they will tie him in somewhere. I think it's interesting because I did touch earlier on like how they're kind of diversifying and adding some more depth to these troll cultures. I think like it's cool. The Amani look a little different. I started calling them swole trolls.
True.
Like,
that's
because the swole bulls, the swole kobold. Yes, the eyes look different. And this is interesting. This ties into another thought I was having specifically about the Amani. So the Amani, like I mentioned, the city looks old as dirt because they are old. We know stories from the ancient days. They were there as forever and ever. How related to the Amani or to like the original like dark trolls or night trolls could the Amani be? Because it's like the same part of the world where the original like Nightwell was, where the night elves came out of. I mean, if before the Sundering, if you think about it, it's that far north. No, like you saying, is it? Like, no, it could not be. I'm not saying it is 100%. I'm just spitballing here. No, I'm not saying it's a proven fact. I'm just I'm just spitballing like some
gotcha.
ideas, like, so just these thoughts that like how old the Amani are, like, I don't know, like I'm definitely wanting to explore that. I mean, we're just so early into it, and almost like you can probably almost hear that I sound like breathless with excitement, but like what else? As I'm playing, as I'm seeing, like I'm only 83, like I just finished the Eversong and not even any Sojourner or anything. I like this is just more like of an observation. I think that the campaign is really easy to play and really fun. This is something that a casual player needs so that we can get to what we really want to do with the game. Let's get the story, let's get it over with. Everyone loves the story. Let's not make it super hard to do, and I love that. I love this. I don't think it's hard. I think it's great that you can just power through the story and that it's really fleshed out really well. You don't really need the side quests the way you used to in the older versions of the game. I feel like they're leaning into that. Like the campaign really should cover it, really should, and I feel like it really does. So I'm enjoying the campaign, the way it plays, the way it's going. I'm just thinking of like a few more more like observations. What do you guys think of like Lady Liadrin? So with respect to the fact that we saw her having that like crisis of faith, right, in the video, like Silver Moon will not fall, not while we draw breath, and ha ha ha, and then the Army of the Light comes back and the Vanguard is there and all this stuff. But now like her prayers have been answered. She's kind of running around like a little more like sorority sister and like have faith in the miracles. And Eretor is looking at her kind of like, what? Like, why are you all like religiously zealotry? Have you always been like this? Like, I'm not really sure. Like, what do you guys think? Is that
Maybe
like,
she's also being affected by the light plume.
Maybe. That's an interesting point. This is why I'm asking you guys, because that's really good. I was like, does she have like Scarlet Crusade appeal? Is she like a not that much, but like in a like a changeling sort of way? Could she just be like, I don't know. But like, yeah,
I don't, maybe, but I had a similar feeling, but in a different way about that. Because going through all the different campaigns, she's really only in Zolomon and Eversong Woods. She kind of disappears in Horendir. You know, like you don't really interact with her that much, from what I remember from doing the campaign.
I guess the plot probably leaves her back to like keep things running smoothly in Zolaman or something. She's like the new envoy of peace in like Zolaman or some shit.
The Sunwell and all that. And back and pull the law. So she's kind of like reporting back to Turalyon and then Orthamar and all of them being like, hey,
this is for
the Zolomon, you're cool now, you know.
This is for my own personal knowledge, and like if the swingers don't want to hear this, maybe fast forward like 15 seconds. They keep talking about how like the people upholding the Sunwell, like they're not going to be able to maintain like that level of activity. What goes on there? Because like this is gonna
do the
clearly
Eretor
that's
quest
like
line.
Okay.
Do the Eretor quest line.
Okay.
It goes all into that.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, it does.
Specifically about that for Lonzus, and then
One thing, since you asked, that I really want to point out that I effing loved was when they're going around doing the, like, whatever the hell it was called, the hash brown quest, where Zul'jara is going to be the great hash brown in the sky, or whatever. The hash brown, yeah.
Wait, what? Do not recall. Wait, what? I don't remember this. Just go ahead.
You might not have gotten to this. They're going around having Zul'jara talk to all the Loa and be like, "Hey, I'm not Zul'jin," and they're like, "Oh yeah, I can tell." But what I really liked in this one part where Liadrin got a bit condescending without meaning to. She was like, "You could really use this as a real weapon," and Zul'jara's like, "Yeah. Let's just further your accomplishment, bitch." And she was like, And Liadrin's like, no, that's not what I meant. And Zul'Jara's like, well, then what the hell did you mean, bitch? And then pulled her hair and slammed her head into a locker.
I was gonna say, she...
For real.
First of all, in that video with Alonza's foul, okay, when you said, oh, I didn't mean to pull my purse closer, I mean grab my sword. It's why are you low-key, kind of a hater? She is sort of...
She's like a carry and waiting. She's
I said, sorority sister, changeling, kind of okay, giggles and miracles. I'm like, what the fuck? Drink the Kool-Aid, bitch, I guess. I don't know, what the fuck?
I am a little biased against Liadrin because as much as she's done to come back, the Muru stuff is pretty bad.
You and the Bronze Dragonflight are just gonna shit on her for all of eternity.
And yet I love Illidan even after what he did to Zira was gonna try to... That's a different situation.
Zira was impeding on his personal boundaries. No, I'm just kidding.
She is his scars.
She said, get rid of your scars. I don't know.
And Illidan was like, bad touch, and blew her up.
Why did Liadrin blow up Muru? Why'd she hate Muru so bad again?
It was about reigniting the Sunwell.
Okay.
And
and the fact that Kel'Thuzad was involved in stuff. Yeah.
And at the last second, Velen was like, hey, just so you know, the Naru knew this was gonna happen and they're okay with it. And she was like, oh, well then okay then. And I hate that. I bloody hate that, because that doesn't mean it wasn't atrocious. But we don't gotta live in the past here. Let's get into midnight.
Let's talk about present. So I will do one more slight character study, and then I'll ask what you guys maybe think about it. I don't know if you guys have done any delves. I'm Nabro on Valeera. I'm Nabro.
Oh no, I am all in on Valeera.
I'll just do. I know. I'm sure you guys are. It's fine.
I mean, she is glitchy. I will say that.
It's not that. It's all just not feeling. Just not the feels for me. So I honestly think she's more of an AI clown than Bran. Wooly coined that term, AI clown. He always thought that Bran was saying these funny things.
Did I?
Yeah, you were like, Bran is an AI clown, and that you hope that Blizz does better with the next follower. They have failed, in my personal opinion. I think Valeera is a worse AI clown. I think Bran was at least funny. She sounds like she kind of wants to attack you. I can't explain this. I felt like Bran's weird little quips were funny. Don't stand in the webs, champion, or she just says these weird... Oop, there I go, bumping my mic. Wooly asked me not to do. She's too serious, and the things she says are vague, and they sound a little creepy. They sound a little bit like Esfrasiabi or Jesse McCree-ish, and what I mean by that is I see you hiding over there, or weird, she says some weird... I didn't write down the exact lines, but it's I'm gonna come over there and fuck you up, and it's always some weird it's some weird bullshit to me where it's I don't know. So there's that. I don't like her voice. I think she's overly sexualized. I think that her clothing kind of hollers back to that sort of it gives me that nasty BlizzCon, what was that, 2018, 2019, where that girl was could you make the Dragonflights look less like Victoria's Secret models? And McCree and I think Esfrasiabi were well, what do you expect them to look like? What do you want them? What would you expect? What do you want them? And he sort of put her down. Do you guys remember that? Where a girl got up in the...
I do, but I don't really think Valeera is quite that level.
I mean, she doesn't have any pants on.
Valeera's sanguinary.
She has no pants on.
Hearthstone card,
I'm not here to talk about her pants. It's really just more how it plays as a delve. Even playing, I don't like her voice lines. The clothing, I don't care. It's fine because you never see her because she's sneaking around. Anyways, I also don't like that the potions are these blood orbs now. That. Yes. Okay, weird. So, okay.
Don't love those, no.
Even rogues have Crimson Vial. Like, even my Buster-ass rogue
Right.
has Crimson Vial that has a popping sound that goes clunk, just like the ones that were Dwarven potions. Bro,
Not
just throw a
weird
potion
heart
on the
things
ground.
in the middle.
Don't leave. I don't like that they float in the air. Honestly, my depth
Yes.
perception, that's hard for me. It's harder for me to grab them than when they're on the ground. I don't like that. Literally, Gershom has been taught since he was like as tall as King Rastakhan's Dewclaw not to grab blood orbs. And now you're like trying to get me to like come around and grab them.
Dude,
So
claw. That's a good one.
so I mean, overall, okay, it's fine. It's Valeera, I guess. I hope that we get the point to change or to pick, because I would go back to Bran in a hot second. I always liked him. I thought he was cheeky and helpful and funny, and I didn't have a problem with him. So that was my take on that. I did do the one delve that the quest made you do, just to try it. And then, because I was dumb, I beat the Anatorian or whatever his name is at the end. One, yeah. And I forget that you have to like pick up the thing at the end. So of course I took the little helicopter out, like wee, and I was like,
no.
I don't have the quest done. So I went back and I had to do it again. Oopsies, poopsies, $1,000 troopsies. Anyways, so I went back and did it again. It was fine. But yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, I'm just loving all of this. I am liking the Zolaman a lot. I like John a lot. I think Zoljara is like the next hero. I'm not sure if we're gonna get these guys as some sort of followers. I'm sure they'll join or become some sort of, I don't know. I'm really interested in the troll lore. Honestly, I haven't even taken a sniff of the Erator stuff or the Voidstorm stuff. Like, all of a sudden the trolls are
Just
like,
you wait.
I know, all of a sudden the trolls are like this huge part of it, which, like I said, I guess earlier, I'll wrap up by saying this, is that I think that as much as a lot of people are like, ooh, the whole game is about elves, it's more about the trolls, and this is going to be amazing. And I'm really looking forward to some troll days in the future.
So I'd like to respond to one point, where you said you felt Valeera was too serious, and I'm not here to defend Valeera. I will.
I think Johnnie
but
said
that's
that.
a different thing to go.
But that's fine.
Well, okay. Then I'm appealing to Johnny's point. You guys wanted Bran because he was... I don't want delves to be silly, because I feel like they are then not to be taken as seriously. It's like the kids' table if they're just silly, campy stuff. There has to be some seriousness to them.
So do you find like trouble separating like the seriousness of the task if your companion is just kind of like this silly, cheeky guy the whole time? No, that makes sense. I think that just kind of screams to... I think this sort of screams to the devs that we should be able to pick, and I don't see why. So they had originally said we were going to get...
able to pick, yeah.
So Blizz, this is a while back ago, and not to interrupt you, Willie, I'm sorry, but a while back ago, Blizz had said that we were going to get a new follower every patch, remember?
Right.
And then at the beginning of of the War Within, they said, no, that's not working out, so you have Bran for the whole time now, and then you're getting Valeera. So they've been working on that. They've had a year to work on it, and I'm pretty sure come the next patch we might have someone else, and they might even be working on a system to allow you to choose to just open up a pop-up menu and be like, who would you like to have with you? Valeera, or Bran, or someone else, like, you know.
That would be really nice. But they did say at one point that they changed it so that it's the same one for an entire expansion. Which I think the reason for that is because they're like, I think the reason for that is curios. They're like, well, then how do we balance all these different curios among all these different... Make it freaking aesthetic. God, it's that simple. Make it aesthetic. All the same curios. Different character. Big deal.
Or like a warband system for your followers.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
or just have one for all three. It's like, yeah, exactly. It's just.
also, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Maybe it makes me a shitty person. I hope not. But the Valera voice lines did kind of get my tingles tingling. Just saying. Just saying.
I did say at the beginning, you guys were like, no problem here, and I'm like, yeah, it didn't figure, but let me cook.
Yeah, I can definitely see your point though. Like,
Yeah, it was a little.
like I can see how that could be uncomfy.
You guys are the boasties. You are the college. You're sitting there with your feminist friend in college, just like, she's so hot though. I totally get it. You guys are good. You're good.
And then immediately feeling bad about myself as a person. These things happen.
Nah, don't do that.
I thought it was a little too much fan service myself, but I mean, it was. Because, I mean, sometimes I'm just not in the mood for that. That's not what I'm looking for sometimes. But you know.
That is true, yeah.
They're playing to their audience, and maybe they're trying to curve back a little bit. Maybe that was like kind of showing their hand a little bit, you know.
It would be fun. It would be fun, too, to see, like, some sort of, like, challenge. Well, is there, like, a no-follower mode? Can you not take a follower with you to begin with?
I don't believe so.
That would be fun.
They should have that though.
Yeah.
That could be like an extra layer
like a challenge.
of difficulty.
Like a challenge mode. I don't want a follower with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been on like an 11 or something, and I've been trying to go for a no-death run, and I've gotten very close and then ran through the potions in the correct spot for once, and I made it. And just trying that without that extra heals or tank or whatever.
Yeah, that would be fun, like a challenge mode. But, I mean, other than that, I think just jumping around, just enjoying. I did the one delve. I haven't done any dungeons. I'm really looking forward to Zolomon. I'm right up to, like, the battle. I guess that would be close to the end. There's, like, the wacky wailing arm, inflatable flailing tube men at the end. And then you, like, bomb them out. And then it's like, yeah. And then everyone runs across. And then that's where I'm at. I'm, like, 82 and a half. So even a bit behind you, Wooly, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. So like just all of it. Yeah, like we're gonna be podcasting for 1 billion years, dude. This is gonna be so good. It's so much. I know, it's so good.
I felt a little dumb when you pointed out that the blood orbs were floating, because I definitely didn't notice. The only delve I've done was the questline delve, and by the way, I enjoyed it. Fun delve. But I didn't notice they were floating. I just saw red bubble and went, ooh, shiny. And
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
Fuzzy hurt thing.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just weird.
It
like I said,
should be on the ground, though.
It should be on the ground, like the potions.
Yes.
Like, yeah, it's just like the potions. I think they should just be potions, period.
Yeah, I agree. That's the same reason I hate underwater zones, by the way, is because I cannot tell how freaking far away something is.
Yeah. But you wear glasses too. You have like limited vision. You have corrected vision.
Well, I should wear glasses. Yeah. I don't, because Little Mischief thinks everything is a toy.
Oh.
Well then.
What else did you do, or is that kind of the end?
Yeah, that was kind of the it of it.
Okay. For me, it was basically all the same things. I do just want to point out something though that I've decided, like my headcanon. I love Void Elves. I also recognize that the more fun community on Proudmoore is the Alliance side. So, you know, Bethair, Butthair, whatever, is a Void Elf Demon Hunter. But F the Alliance into the ground, like just take it here and just bend them over.
You ever had your shit pushed in, bro?
But ever had your shit pushed in, bro? But I've decided that with this character, he misses being in the Horde. He doesn't really care for the Alliance. His people are the Illidari. So there. The other thing, we didn't really talk about this, but in Zolomon, when one of the quests you're going around and Zul'Jan's like, hey, so you know the big ogre? Well, he's got like a lieutenant ogre who's a little bit of a dick. I need you to go kill his little dick ogre bitch friend. And I'm like, oh, cool. What's his name? I don't remember. It's like Bevis Blade Spatter or something. But all I saw was Beavis Butt Splatter.
Bevel's Butt Splatter, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Beavis
a weird.
Butt
It was a
Splatter.
weird
Like,
name.
what is that name?
I don't know what that was.
Like, what the hell?
Oh, man.
This actually makes me wonder if devs were working on this years and years, like a generation ago, and they've all been fired. And they're like, well, here's this character name. His name was Beavis Butt Splatter.
Right.
And we're gonna get like this whole slew of like weird names and funny jokes. I don't know.
Oh, man.
For like 30
That's-
years
Yeah,
ago,
I thought
yeah.
that name caught my
That
eye
is.
too. I'm like, first of all, most ogres, like Mordoon doesn't even have a last name, and then now you have Beavis Butt Splatter over here.
Yeah, what the
What
hell?
the fuck?
That is a strong contender for episode title, by the way. We've got Turalyon's Morning,
Beavis Butt
Lightwood,
Splatter.
and Beavis Butt Splatter.
Yeah, Thrall doesn't have a last name. I guess he's Morning Lightwood now.
Yeah, but as far as like for what I've been up to, I'm gonna take it back a little bit because I've been gone because I've been moving. Housing. I haven't been to my house in a good minute, but I'm gonna have to make like a video of this and put it in Discord or Twitter or something. I made not just a secret warlock room, but a secret warlock cave with Tokesh in my orc house, where it's like you go through the dark portal and you can barely tell that you're even in a housing room. I took 2 of the big empty staircase rooms, put them next to each other, and just layered boulders all over this bitch to kind of make it look like a cave. And just, oh, I'm so proud of it.
That is so bitchin'. Oh, and I got
gotta show you.
I got the notification for this on Discord while I happened to be at a spa, and I was in like a rock salt room with like rock salt in a dome like all over my face. And I just was looking at my phone too, and I was like, well, he's talking about making like a warlock cave. It was so cool.
I think I posted like a brief picture, but I gotta do like a video of a walk into that thing.
Yes.
One thing I'm looking for is the other thing I did, because I got pissed off with Romoth being a judgmental dick, is I flew all the way up to the Sunwell specifically to do this. I walked right into the Sunwell, and before the damage could kill me, which eventually it did, I did a custom emote. I wrote /E and wrote, drops a big voidy steamer directly in the Sunwell. I put a picture in Discord, so it says, Buthair drops a big voidy steamer directly in the Sunwell, and then immediately you died. Just eat a big shadowy turd, Romoth. I crapped in the Sunwell. Too bad, man. Alright. Teabag time? Teabag time. Yeah.
ATV cribs.
I lost my spot on the Discord. Okay, here we go.
I am restless.
Teabag time.
All right, we haven't done one of these in a while. Teabag Time is the section of the show where we take a review or a comment or something that one of you lovely listeners, the swingaz, have left, and we teabag you by reading that comment or review or whatever it may be. This one we missed. It's from Apple Podcasts. Well, I found it on iTunes, but it's all the way back from August 22nd, 2025. And we're so sorry we missed it. It's written as, I don't think I should say the username, because I later found out, thanks to Johnnie, that it is from Dave Gagne from Solo Q. Thank you, Dave, for this. Sorry we never read it. But what he wrote was NSFW WoW. Weekly WoW goodness with a seriousness of the middle school lunchroom, but accompanied by adult beverages. Hilarious, a range of perspectives, and fun WoW adventures. Love it. So again, Dave, thank you so much. And again, so sorry we missed this. I don't think you're gonna mind that much, but I still feel bad. All of y'all's out there who may want to be teabagged on the show. If you have a review for us, you can either leave one on iTunes, which we are now going to check more often. You can also leave a comment on Spotify, even email us if you'd like, thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. But the most fun way is to join our Discord, and you can find that by going to thrallsballs.com. Remember, we try to read your reviews on the show, thereby teabagging you. I will say, if it's like a random little one-off comment, like, say somebody said, okay, let's take Beavis butt splatter for a second here. If, like, somebody just comments replying to that, like, hey, that's a hilarious name, or, hey, how could you disrespect my boy like that? That's not necessarily teabaggable, but I think you guys get what I mean. If you want us to read something out, we'll read it out, is what I'm getting at. I think I over-explained that. Oh, Johnny's got clanging lamps. Whatever the hell that means.
Should be okay.
Like a cowbell kind of thing?
Kind of sound, yeah. You might hear it on the Audacity side, because I didn't read it in time, but it should be good.
You got more cowbell. All right.
I get the joke.
Well,
I think we need more Dave. I think if we had a best friend of if we had a best friend of the program, it would be Dave. You gotta go listen to him over at Solo Q. He is just dominating the community. Love me some Dave. That man is family to me. So like, yes.
Yeah, really.
Dude, him and Denethor, they are just
hell yeah, dude.
And they had a good interview together a few weeks ago. Like I said, if you go check out Solo Q, they got a good couple hours in there. They sounded real good together, and they talked about a lot of really cool stuff.
Very excited.
Yep. Community shout out for sure. Denethor, that's Azeroth United, right? I fucked up.
Azeroth United.
Yes. Oh, I got it. Okay. I'm behind on my pods. And Dave over there at Solo Q. Hooray. All right.
And as long as we're shouting out podcasts, Azeroth Morning Radio is easily the highest quality one out there right now.
Oh, 100. Yeah,
every Tuesday.
Easily the highest quality.
Every Tuesday. Yep.
Pyromancer has a podcast now. It's called the Hearth and Hammer. That's wild.
You want to see how long we could stay on the air, even though other people are coming up with podcasts now?
I shouldn't have done that. Pyro doesn't like when people say mean. I didn't mean that, Pyro. If you hear this, I'm sorry.
He's fine. We were known for trolling. Come on now. What are we talking about here? Like, it's not.
Right.
Listen, it's the middle school. What was I going to say about Dave? He said it's like the humor of the middle school lunchroom with adult beverages. And I said, oh, so it's like Heather's the musical. Okay.
I don't understand that.
Go watch it. Go watch Heather's the musical.
Great movie.
Anyways.
Great. It was the Mean Girls of the 90s, I guess, or 80s.
Heather's.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Yep.
Mixed drink of the week?
Yep. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
See, I couldn't say that last part. I don't want to disappoint Jesus. It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Recordings of my voice saying it don't count, by the way. I gave up saying the F word for Lent, and it is not going well. I think I even said it on the show once today. So, it's the mixed drink of the week, and before we get into it, I just want to remind everybody to please only partake of the mixed drink of the week, or any alcohol or other substance for that matter, if you are of legal age or legal whatever to do so. Furthermore, we're not responsible for any stupid shit that may befall you as a result of your own stupid shit. Now, we have been going through the various Hearthstone items in the game and turning them into shots. Johnnie is up this week, as the wheel decided that he would do the Necrolord Hearthstone. During the week, Gershom was like, oh, hell nah, bitch, and she threw down a gauntlet.
I challenge Mak'Gora!
So, Gershom is also bringing us an iteration of the Necrolord Hearthstone. And I suppose it's up to me to decide whose is better. So, I'm gonna try to guess what's in both of yours. I know in the past we've had like a two-pronged guess, but I feel like if you're making a shot, you might accidentally give away your own by guessing. So, for Johnny's, I'm gonna start with Gershom. I don't see any way to do this without, what's that stuff I like?
Wait,
Jägermeister.
We don't want to do hints?
Oh, shit, yeah, hints. I would like hints.
You would like hints. Okay, it's not the flavor, it's the optics. This is all about, mine is all about the looks. So you
Okay,
kind of gotta,
Johnny?
you got a hint.
Continue,
You got a
sorry.
hint with that one.
Got it.
Mine's a stirred
The Jägermeister,
cocktail
it doesn't
shot.
have Jägermeister in it, Willie.
Ah,
And
shit.
mine also doesn't have Jägermeister in it.
Okay,
and mine's
so what
Stirred
color is
strained.
Malort?
Brown, I think, or red?
I haven't had Malort in a minute, and it was always... I had my eyes closed, and
It's always, I was
already
gonna say, it's
hammered.
always given to you tied to a chair blindfolded. With a fucking...
Actually, it's like a yellow color.
like
kind
yellowish,
of.
yeah.
Okay, so there's no nasty-ass Malort. Alright, okay, I'm gonna start with a guess for Gershom. She already told me there's no Jaeger, which... that would have fit the optic, too, I think. So I'm thinking you went with some kind of blue and, like, greenish to make turquoise. So blue curacao and, I don't know, Baja Blast, mix those together, and it looks like a Necrolord. That's incredibly phoned in, but I don't know where else to go with that. Johnny's, Johnny's, I think you mentioned, what was your hint again?
It's a stirred and strained shot, and it's also doesn't have Jägermeister in it.
Stirred and strained. Damn it, that doesn't help me at all.
It is green as well.
Johnny is complicated. Why you gotta go and make things so complicated?
It's only 4 ingredients.
Just teasing
Avril
you.
is dead and
guess
has
5.
been replaced by a lookalike named Melissa.
You're not,
Speaking of Heathers,
no.
speaking of Heathers, Heather is dead. Someone else must be Heather. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, Johnny, I think then you went with some sort of black rum and you said 4 ingredients, so black rum. I'm just gonna throw shit together. Black rum, bitters, green Kool-Aid, and semen. Okay.
Oh, gross.
My guess doesn't matter.
It's the Necrolords, dude.
It's for the viscosity, I guess. It's for the.
I was
Yeah,
no, it was like my mouth.
that'll do it.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Johnny, what's in yours?
It is Traveler's Whiskey in Midori. It's an ounce of whiskey and half an ounce of Midori, and then I use cherry and orange bitters. You stir the Midori and the whiskey and ice in a separate glass, and then you strain it into a shot glass. I used a double shot glass, and then I topped it with the bitters.
Okay.
Okay.
So it is like a greenish
color did it
brown.
turn out?
Yeah.
It's a green. I have a picture.
Yeah, post a picture.
Okay.
I just put it in the host chat.
So you said something before about having to like crop it for some reason until after the episode comes out. I didn't.
Don't worry about it. I was going to try and crop it so it's just a shot. And then
I think I DM'd him and told him just don't put any pictures till the end. Just like we generally don't. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
just in case
Okay,
you could guess.
Gershom, what's in yours then?
Okay, so you got kind of close with the color for me, but that was about it. So this is
Damn it.
yeah, so this is in a tall shot glass, a little bit of pineapple juice. I also used Midori. This turns your drink like neon green. And I'm going to have pictures of this too. I sprinkled on some matcha powder. It looks kind of like mud on top of this neon green thing. So now you've got mud on top of like swamp water. And then you're gonna drizzle in a little bit of pineapple rum chata, like with a spoon, like with that slow spoon drizzle. And it swirls in and it makes everything start looking like kind of muddy. And then you got the matcha and it looks muddy, and then now it's green and muddy. And then you add a little, like a quarter of a tablet of Alka-Seltzer, like the stomach. They have a lemon lime version, so this will not affect the taste at all. And it foams and you get pond scum on your shot.
Huh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna post pictures of this, but I will drink it right now because it's actually pretty tasty. So, yeah.
I want to see the picture before I make my judgment.
Ooh, I gotta get my phone then.
And I'll be sending both of you off at the same time to drink these.
No, my phone, I can't find it. Okay, hold on.
I heard a
got it ready to
beeping,
go.
by the way, when you were talking. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's just my insulin thing. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, you good?
I'm fine.
Oh.
It beeps a lot. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Let me see. Hold on. I want to send these pictures.
She do be working on getting the picture. I gotta say, like, based on description, so far I'm leaning toward Gershom because it sounds like that kind of captures what those alchemy people were doing in Maldraxxus.
True, yeah. The pond scum effect is pretty nice to have the
Yeah.
sliminess, you know?
Okay, there goes one. Oh. I don't know why it wouldn't let me send two at the same time. Hold on. There we go.
Gotta love technology. Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks dope.
That
Okay,
looks like
Gershom
fun.
Wait.
Gershom
I told you
100%
get your
wins
shit
this.
pushed in. Wait, look at that last one. Wait for the last one
You
to
ever
come
have
through.
your shit pushed in, bro?
By this drink. It tastes pretty good too. Like the Alka-Seltzer didn't really add like the foam. See how the foam looks?
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
I
playful
immediately want to find that like batshit crazy guy who thinks you're his apprentice.
Merilith, drink this.
That was
Yes.
his name, that's
yes,
right.
that was his name.
All
How
right.
did you forget? So what?
Gershom wins.
Thank you.
Gershom wins.
Thank you. So that's a really tall, weird plastic shot glass. The photo angle's kind of weird when I post it on Instagram tomorrow, but I think these are TB Con worthy. Like just to try them.
God. It sure looks like
And they
it.
don't taste bad.
So guys, get your drinks together.
Here we go.
And honestly, don't
We
do
got
this
clean.
if it's gonna mess with your insulin thing.
We're
But
good.
So be ready because here we go. Over the lips, through the gums, look out, asshole. Hell yeah.
That
Does
is
it have
great.
like a gross texture to it at all?
It
'Cause
doesn't.
looks like
No,
might,
it doesn't. That's what's wild.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really weird. It goes.
But TB
Yeah,
Con.
yeah. It's a very smooth flavor, and it's no texture involved. The foam a little, like when it hits your mouth, you're like, "Ooh, that's pond scum," but that's part of the fun of it. It's not like awful.
Mine tasted like hair of the dog, for real. Mine was like straight to the dough.
That's Necrolords for you. They would go eat a dog.
Yeah.
This'll
All right.
help.
So
Ew.
that was the
Oh.
Necrolord Hearthstone. Next week, it is the Night Fae Hearthstone, and Johnny's actually up again. No wheel involved this time.
Okay, man, fade it up.
Hell yeah, man. So, we have some news to get through. Before I hit the bumper and send us, I am just going to point out, we've been recording for quite some time, so I'm going to kind of just go through the news without trying to dissect it much. So, here's the news.
Time for WoW News. Motherfuckers.
All right, to start off with the garbage crap that I kind of hate reporting on. There's some drama that came from this, but I'll start with the baseline knowledge of it. Blizzard released 3 decor packs, right? There is the small starter pack, the large starter decor pack, the spring blossom decor pack. Oh, 3, but there's 4. I said 3, there's 4. And the lush garden decor pack. The small one has 2 horde doormats, 2 Alliance doormats, and 1,000 Hearthsteel, costs you $15. The large pack has 2,500 Hearthsteel and 2 Spring Blossom gazebo items for $35. The Spring Blossom pack costs 2,500 Hearthsteel. For those of you following along at home, that's $25 equivalent. And it comes with 4 Spring Blossom hanging chairs, 4 Spring Blossom wreaths, 4 Spring Blossom ceiling lights, 2 Spring Blossom shelves, 3 Spring Blossom trees, originally 1 tree. More on this in a minute. Because that's where the shit came from, kind of. And then 4 Spring Blossom windows. I wish I could sit here and describe what these all look like, because they do look cool. They're not my aesthetic that I like to get, but they are neat. Then the Lush Garden Decor pack also costs 2,500 Hearthsteel. It comes with 4 colorful dotted eggs that are kind of blue, 4 colorful striped eggs, purple and or pinkish, 4 colorful Shroomic eggs, they call them, and they sort of look like little garden gnomes with like mushroom hats, and 4 Lush Butterfly sconces, 4 Lush Garden fungal basins, could make a good bird bath, 4 Lush Garden fungal chairs, 1 Lush Garden fungal fountain, and 8 Lush Garden gnome-like statues. So basically garden gnomes. Nice. And 2 Lush Garden trellises. They put Lush Garden into freaking everything there. So now here's the drama at play. Looking at that Spring Blossom pack, specifically the Spring Blossom trees, originally this pack came with just the 1 tree, and you could buy more individual trees from the shop for 750 Hearthsteel each. That's $7.50 for 1 tree. That's a lot for a tree. They nerfed that down to 250 Hearthsteel and or $2.50. And they added 2 more trees into the pack, which people who bought the thing should be receiving after the fact as well. Add on to this that the new packs are only available until April 23rd, and people were not very happy. Honestly, this time I get it. That's a lot of money, relatively speaking. I feel like you don't get enough to justify the cost. And they're saying in host chat, they're talking about how they like it, but they're okay with it exist. I'm looking in 2 different places. We agree, guys. I agree with you. So basically, honestly, that's a lot of money for what I feel is not enough stuff. And I've yet to see how people feel about the pack after Blizzard changed it, but still, yikes.
I know you don't.
Anyway,
I know you don't want to pick things apart,
go ahead.
but really super fast, because I think on that episode you were gone, me and Johnny, we've talked a lot about having things in like a decor menu. This sort of scares me and makes me think like that I guess if you had a decor menu, then you would only get 4 of those chairs, but then it's like you would only have 4 of them forever. So I guess that would be some people's problem too, is that it wouldn't give you like unlimited access to it, or like if that pack ever goes away. It's like if you want, say you want to make like a really cool like garden dinner table, and baby wants like 18 Easter eggs on it and 8 of those floral decor lush garden chairs or whatever. What'd you say? They say lush garden a lot. Yeah. So like if you want 8 of those chairs, you're gonna have to buy 2 of the packs. Like it seems like
no, you can buy them all individually too.
Okay.
But still, that still supports your point.
Yeah, it's not a moot point. Yeah, it's not a moot point entirely. But
exactly.
Thank you for clarifying.
I totally agree with you. You should, if you get an item once, you should be able to have unlimited placement of it within your budget of your house.
Or it should turn, like if you buy something, like say, not to interrupt again, but like say if you buy something for like real life money in the store, then like say, okay, you want to place this again in your house, go to your decor menu, but now it'll cost you in-game gold or some currency or something. So like you pay real life money once for this really cool chair, but if you want 10 of them for like a big dinner setup for a big soiree, you want to hold like a big blood elf soiree up on the cliffs, and you want 20 of these fucking chairs and canopies and shit, but you bought them for real life money and now they're gone. Like, can you pay in-game gold to have them, to place them again? Even if it's a lot, at least in-game gold you can get. Like, yeah.
Blizzard, this isn't quite the way you should go. I'm okay with the in-game shop existing because microtransactions like that are how we're able to keep a $15 a month subscription.
Exactly.
But this particular thing with housing, you need to revisit this entire idea. It's not sustainable. And it's only going to make the player base feel sucked dry. And I get it, it's all cosmetic. You don't need it. I don't even want any of these things, to be honest with you. It's more the principle.
I feel like they're nailing a base of people who were thirsty for housing for a long time, who are gonna stumble into this, and that's all about that.
And they are not happy on Twitter. Actually, I'm gonna shout out Kraken Latte. I don't know if she listens to the show or not, but I follow her on Twitter, and she was also saying that once you get an item, you should just be able to place as many of those as you want, like within your housing budget. You know what I mean? Like
like your spacing budget, or like I was saying earlier, if it's something you paid real life money for, like then maybe transfer that to in-game gold, like a small in-game gold charge to place it again, to place like a copy of it around like your big dinner table or whatever.
Right. So changing the pack was kind of a baby step in the right direction, but still not quite what should happen here. Moving forward, there's another item on the Blizzard shop that is, well, there's two of them here in this one little bit that we're going to talk about. We have a flying squirrel pack. It is the Scurry Wind Glove Grider collection. This is a pack of 4 flying squirrels, and they're all different colors. They seem to be loosely themed after the 4 seasons. You've got the Frostfall Grove Glider, I can't say that for the life of me, the Cindertuft Grove Glider, the Blossom Branch Grove Glider, and the Gloombough Grove Glider. What's odd to me with this is the Gloombough Grove Glider is like kind of purpley black with red eyes and like a red outline. Doesn't quite fit the autumn theme, but also kind of does because it's spooky, ooky, Halloweeny. But yeah, these can fly. They are flying squirrels. The pack itself may seem a bit pricey, but it does contain 4 mounts. So it's $50 for the pack. Each mount is $25 individually. So essentially, if you were to want to buy all the mounts like individually, this is like $50 less. You're basically getting 2 of them for free. I'm not going to be buying them because, again, they're not really my aesthetic. But they're there. Kinda. I think they're cool looking, but they're not my jam. There's also a 4-pack of kobold onesies that kind of look like a cross between pajamas and a costume.
Those are pretty funny.
Yeah, they're funny.
I'll be buying
each of them does look like a
all of
kobold.
these. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah?
I'm a big fan of the pajamas. I was always mad that the Wendigo pajamas were like BlizzCon locked. I was like, no, I hated that.
Were they?
Yeah. I think they were like 2019.
That's right. They were
2019.
They were virtual ticket too, because I got it. But the kobold ones, each of them does have a little candle on its head. I don't think it's a real, quote-unquote, real candle, like false even within the game world. But there's 4 colors for these. There is the tan, pink, blue, and brown. So, like we were saying, these are kind of on the same wavelength as like the Murloc onesie or the Wendigo's woolly whatevers. It's meant to be cozy and comfy.
Well, I hope
like,
that
personally,
I hope that you could wear each piece separately too, because we've gotten some
Mix and match.
Yeah, we've gotten some candle head mounts like in the Delves vendors. Like the mint green one, there's a red one, but like if these are just candle heads and you can only have those candles but not have to wear like the jammies, that would be dope as hell.
Well, the candle,
time.
the headpiece is kind of like the head part of a kobold head. So it's like you have the kobold's nose and eyes at the top of your head with the candle
That's
on
totally fine. I'm totally okay with wearing a kobold mask. Okay. Okay. Sorry. No, it's too early for my final thought, but that's okay.
Oh shit.
So this pack costs $40. Individually, these sets each cost $20. So sort of looking at it the same way as the flying squirrels, you're basically getting 2 of them for free if you buy the pack. Last in the news here is the personal key to the Argentina. It's been kind of getting flippity-flopped around by Blizzard. Personally, I haven't even gotten it yet. I haven't
It's
done
from
any
the Arator
Argentina
quest line,
stuff.
so once you get to the end of that quest line, you'll get it. Yeah.
But, like, it has gone through a couple changes with how it worked. Basically, you could use it on like a 1.5 minute cooldown to go to the Argentina, and when you'd exit, you'd be in Silvermoon. And for some reason, Blizzard was like, oh, hell no, and they changed it to a longer cooldown that took you right back to where you were. However, it's been changed again. Now it's got a 15-minute cooldown. I'm okay with that. And it always takes you, when you leave the Argentina, to the Silvermoon City Inn. So it's basically a free Silvermoon Hearthstone. And it's kind of weird to me that Blizzard was weird about that, and that it was a contentious issue in the first place, seeing as how, as recently as Legion, we had the Dalaran Hearthstone. That was great. You could just go to Dalaran whenever, and no problem at all, and still have your Hearthstone set somewhere else. May just be like, why do you care? But screw you. Anyway, still, I'm glad that this is how it's been settled. That it's essentially going to work like a sort of Hearthstone-ish item.
Argentina's pretty cool though.
Haven't done it yet. I'm actually saving the Arator quest line for last.
Yes, do that. I think it's better to do last, in my opinion.
Same.
Either that or do it before Voidstorm. Either one of those is good.
I'll do it before Voidstorm, because I think, actually, now I think about it, were my only choices, Zolomon and Arator, or could I have gone to Herondar?
It was
without going
your
to
first
Herondar,
3 picks
yes.
for Herondar, Zolomon, and Arathor storyline. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
I have
Voidstorm I think
not
you
gone
have
to
to do
Herondar.
Well,
last, I
Voidstorm,
think.
do you have to complete the campaign in each of them, or how do you get to Voidstorm?
Yeah,
I couldn't
I
do
thought-
it until I did all of them, but I did Arator's last before Voidstorm, so I don't know if it's Arator is the one that blocks you from Voidstorm, or if it's... That's what I don't know.
Yeah.
See, I thought Voidstorm was an endgame zone.
You have
It
to do
is,
everything.
but like there's still a campaign that goes through there that's like not 90, you know?
Oh, okay. Well, this brings us to what are our final thoughts. Gershom, what's your final thought?
If it is not about swole trolls, don't talk to me. You guys seen how Zul'Jin always says, don't talk to me?
Yeah.
He's like, if it's not about the Lightwood, don't talk to me. Boy, he would love to meet Turalyon. Okay, Johnnie, final thought.
When you're doing anyone that's gonna do the Arator quest line, take your fucking time and read every plaque on every picture
Please.
in every goddamn realm.
Do it.
And you're gonna cry.
Yep.
Or you're gonna have a sad face, or you're gonna have some feelings, okay? I guarantee it. And yeah. Have a good night. Thanks. Bye.
My final thought is simply that I wish I've had more time to play. That's it, because I'm really enjoying Midnight. So, we are going to go ahead and get on out of here. Feel free to follow us in the social media places. You can find the various proper spellings in the episode description. I am at Wooly08 on Twitter and Instagram, and at Wooly_08 on TikTok. Gershom is at Hunter Gershom on Twitter and at Hunter Gershom with 2 R's on Instagram. Johnnie Tips is... wow, I said that like freaking Lola from Big Mouth. Johnnie Tips is Johnnie.tips. Snarfing. Wrong. Lola's right here, you fucking Brussels sprout. And I'm sorry, Jesus, I had to for the reference. Johnnie is Johnnie.tips on Discord and at Johnnie.tips on Instagram. Our one part-timer, Boomy Nation, is at Boomy Nation on Twitter and YouTube. And of course, our other super-duper part-timer is at Craig_addict on Twitter. You can also find the show itself at Thrall's Balls Pod on Twitter and Instagram. And you can search Thrall's Balls Pod on YouTube. Where the hell is my outro music? There it is. Email us with any feedback or questions, concerns, insults, but please don't. I am soft like marshmallow. thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. You can also leave us feedback on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or even in a specialized reviews channel on our Discord. Go to thrallsballs.com to find our link tree. All our relevant links, including Discord, can be found there. Anyway, yeah, bye. We love you. Be good.
Bye, swingers. Love you.
Boy. Beveled butt splatter.
Penis.
This podcast contains
Thrall's balls!
This podcast contains
Thrall's balls!
God damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.